not just saying what the song was, but he told all sorts of things about the song, and I found that really impressive. I'd also like to thank the accompanist, Sushmita and Mr. Murthy. You guys were phenomenal. I couldn't have had better accompanists with me. You guys made it so easy for me, and in certain parts of the concert, maybe you guys didn't notice, but I made a couple mistakes, and they just covered it up so well. like they covered it up, and they just went along with it, and that shows that they're professional. But the person I want to thank the most for my Carnatic music is my teacher, Vidyanti, my guru. She has taught me lessons for over 13 years, and she didn't just teach me music, she taught me lessons that will stay with me far into the future. Hard work, dedication, and repetition. And if you think about it, those components aren't just applicable to Carnatic music, but to anything you do and want to achieve. It's almost as if Vidyanti was prepping me for college as well. Auntie is really kind and fair, but she's also disciplined, and she has all the qualities any student would wish for in a teacher. My journey with Carnatic music started 13 years ago, and I'll always find a way to enjoy it, regardless of where I'm going to be going. Carnatic music really gives me confidence and strength, and I'm not sure where I'd be without it today. I'd like to give a special thanks to my grandparents, my Tata and Bati, and my other Bati as well for coming here. I know it's really difficult, especially, I know you guys, it's really tough for you. But I really appreciate that you came just to see me sing. I just want to talk about my Tata and Bati. They came to our house every summer just to take care of me when my parents were out, and they're like a second Amanapa to me. I also want to thank my uncles, aunts, and my family for coming all across the country just to see me perform. I hope I made you guys proud. Sure. I'd also like to thank my friends. I can see some of them over there. But you guys have really helped me through with elementary school, middle school, and high school. And even though we're going to be going to different colleges and be doing different things in the future, I really hope to keep in touch. And I also have to thank Sanjeev, my brother. Me and Sanjeev are totally different. If you guys know me and my brother personally, you know that sometimes we don't get along and our personalities are polar opposites, basically. But I'm really going to miss Sanjeev when I go to college. He never makes any day boring. And he's so full of energy, and he's a good kid. He's a great kid, and I'm really going to miss him. And then finally, I can only attempt to thank my parents, my Amma and Appa. I don't have anything really to say. It's just I can't put it into words how indebted I am to them, how much gratitude I have for them. They helped with my music lessons for so long. Anything I want, they've always encouraged me to do whatever I wanted to do, and I really, really am grateful for that. That's all. I hope you guys stay for dinner and cake as well. Thank you so much.
हाँ? ए, देख.
Yeah, so
Next, we will hand the bouquets to the performers.
Yeah, can you come?
Yeah, first to Guru Vidya. Bouquet and gift to Sushmita. Bouquet and gift to Mr. Nandan Murthy.
Thank you, Rajesh.
All right. So, Atul would like to call his friends on stage to say a few things. So, who is ready to speak about Atul? Please come on over to the stage. Don't be shy. Let's go. And I promise there's dinner to our patient, and dinner will be after this. You go out to the right, and there's a huge hall next door where dinner will be served. But let's give Atul's friends a chance to speak.
First, I want to say congratulations to Atul on his performance. I'm Kevin. I'm also a graduate of Lafayette High School class of 2018, and it's kind of nostalgic when I remember how Atul and I first met as friends. It was the first day of JV tennis. It was the spring of our freshman year, and we kind of just randomly encountered because our coaches assigned us together because we didn't really have partners. However, it turned out to be perfect because Atul and I shared the same strong passion for tennis and sport. We had spectacular games and matches where we'd be almost losing and then we'd come back to an exciting victory. We had a newfound friendship that expanded even beyond the tennis court. We had the same classes in high school and we were able to mutually help each other through all that. We were grateful for them. We also even attended a camp. It's called Camp Carnatic at Washington University School of Medicine over the summer. And we both shared the same path that we want to take after high school, and I think that was really connecting. One of the most memorable trips during high school was probably the Host International Leadership Conference, where I was privileged to be on a team with Atul, Sanat, and other people. All of them are amazing people, by the way. Lastly, and maybe most importantly, Atul helped me understand more about the Indian community, Indian culture, and without it, I may not even be here today. I would like to thank Atul for being such a great friend these past years. I'm sure his personality and passion will bring him success in college and beyond. One moment.
Hi, I'm Ashan. I'm a pretty close friend of Atul's, but today is my first time hearing Atul actually sing live. It's something I've been looking forward to for over a year at this point. To put things in perspective, Ask for a Role by Travis Scott was my second most anticipated project of the year. I could definitely say it was one of Atul's one of those rare, multi-talented individuals where every so often you find out about another thing that he happens to be really good at. And it's one reason I'm so proud to call him one of my best friends. I haven't known him all that long, in comparison to most of the people in this room, but he was one of the first new friends I made at Lafayette. Freshman year, first hour on his Algebra 2 with Miss Ruby. To be frank, I thought he was a 7th grader. It turns out that he just hadn't gotten any taller since 7th grade. I had no idea at the moment just how impactful he would be in my life in the coming years. From being my doubles partner on the Lafayette tennis team for the past 2 years, to volunteering with Sanath and me at the task facility, Atul Srinivasan truly is an awesome person and one of my best friends. I've been saved by Atul more times than I can count. I remember once I was auditioning for Sinfonia Orchestra, and I just felt totally in over my head. I called up Atul, and right then and there on the phone, he walked me through each part of the audition material, and then sent me a recording of said material 5 minutes later of him playing the audition part. I knew I could always count on him to be around when I need a helping hand or someone to talk to. There's also no one else I could share surreal memes with, and I'm very happy to. I wish him all the best as part of the UMKC class of 2024 and in his future endeavors. Thanks.
Hi, my name is Sanath. I went to school with Atul for the last couple of years in middle school, high school, and I just want to say Atul is really like a brother to me. And I'm not just saying that because every teacher asks if we're brothers, we have the same last name, but it's more so because I just know this guy forever. Even when I didn't go to school with him, I've known him for just my entire life, and I can say with just absolute certainty that he's just one of the best friends I can possibly have. When I moved to the Rockwood School District in 6th grade, I didn't really know anyone, and he was one of the few friends that I even had there. So he gave me a spot to sit at lunch, he talked to me, did all those things, but he even went above and beyond that, and he introduced me to all of his, a lot of friends that he had from his previous school. So that helped me out a lot because it helped me adapt to like the new environment, and I still keep in contact with some of the people that he's introduced me to this day. So I really am grateful for that he did. And even still, I gotta say that when I talk to him, he's just well versed in so many topics. I've talked about like academics, sports, current events, stuff like that. He's like just talking to him. It never gets stale. Like he's always ready to talk about anything, and he never gets frustrated or angry. I've never seen him lose his temper once, except for the time that Kevin Durant went to the Warriors. He's really mad. But other than that, he's never gotten mad. And all in all, I think it's safe to say he's one of those friends that everyone just longs to have. That they just they can confide in that. I have a cute little story. There's one time I was sitting in class and I got a pass from the office, and I was really confused because I was wondering why.